What is going on, guys? I went to the my Canada preview of F1 2014, and today we're at Canada, obviously, and we're going to drive the Russia, which you'll see in a minute. There it is, and yeah, I was going to do other cars, but I kind of had this pre-recorded, and I didn't really have my Xbox to hand, so I was like, oh, I'll just use this. This will be as good as any. So, as this weekend, guys, is the Canadian Grand Prix. We'll probably already know who the winner is. Probably going to be one of the Mercedes. Apparently Ferrari are going to turn it around here, but they said that every week. We'll see if they actually do or not. The Red Bull might have the long straights. I think suits Mercedes. They run very, very, very high gears, which you know. Yeah, so they're like in some Monaco. They didn't even get to gear 7 or 8. So a lot of cars will use their 8th gear here, I reckon. Especially in tracks like Monza, they definitely will. And yeah, so it should be a good race. We'll see what's going on. I also know that I think Lewis Hamilton and Rosberg are now friends, which I was going to say good. It probably is quite good, but yeah, I'd like to have a bit of aggression between the two of them. It made for some good racing, so we'll see if they continue that or not. That'll be interesting. As we go out to the grid now in our Marussia, and we'll see how we do. Okay, so we're on the grid now. We're going to Caterham to the right. We are on 21st with Caterham, Gino van der Garde just behind us. And let's see what start we get. The Marussia, Ferrari-powered engine, Ferrari-powered car, usually gets off to a good start, but the Marussia does not because it's a Marussia, and might use a bit of curves there to help us get off the line. We don't, as it's a very, very, very short run to the first corner as we get taken by Gino van der Garde. Going to dive between the middle, making a bit of contact there with Charles Pic. Using a bit of ramming technique there, somehow getting our way up the inside. As the two Force Indians there battling out on the outside, but yeah. So, I think, honestly don't know. This race, it's a really awkward time if you live in the UK. You'll know what I mean. It's like 7 at night, I think the race starts, and the practice is like 10 o'clock there. It's like 3 o'clock in over here. So it's gonna be a little bit weird adjusting to those times of watching F1 instead of like 1 o'clock. But it should be good entertainment. I'm probably going to watch all the practice sessions. I think Mercedes will still be fast in the practice sessions. Not much very good tomorrow, the weather, but the other 2 days are meant to be pretty good. But it's always a very unpredictable track, Canada, so it should be interesting to see what the weather is like there. As we come into the hairpin now, this is probably one of the main corners on the track. This is so tight, not as tight as Monaco, but still have to put full lock on the steering wheel. Hopefully you want to minimise wheel spin out there, as it will affect you all the way down the straight, as I've caught up a lot on Sutil in front of me just by getting good traction out there. And then of course at the end of the straight, moving to Rich now, at the end of the straight you've got the pit lane which goes straight on, which is good on this game because you can pout into it. And this corner here we can bang over the bumps, and look at the time we can gain on the car in front on this game. Now abusing the slipstream is per. It should be an easy move at the inside. They're going to make a lunge, made a little bit of contact, push him out wide. Shouldn't doing too much harm. He's cutting back there a little bit. Still rich, so that's why you get a little bit of wheel spin out there. But yeah, so this is a good track. This corner, this is one of my favourite tracks, second in my top 5. First is Silverstone, this is second. I do like it. I think it's kind of a half street circuit, half like built for the event kind of thing. Like all the roads are here, but they like put up the barriers and stuff, especially for it is like an island venue. It's a really odd track this for teams. It's like their motorhomes are like not on this island, they're on like across the lake. I think boats everywhere. There's like a little boating lake and rowing lake, and just across some of these walls. If some of these barriers went here and it was just grass, it would be like a couple of meters, it'd be 1 or 2 meters, and you'd be into the water. So that's quite interesting. As we've got a lot of grandstands as well being put up for this event. Maybe a bit of a illegal move on Chilton, no, Di Resta, but he's come back. But now I've got Kurz, so this should be interesting. I'm going to use the slipstream on him, catching him a lot as you get the slipstream OP-ness on this game. So look at that slipstream. There you go, moving to the right hand side, going to brake. He falls back a lot, bumping over these curbs, going on to that. There we go, that's a brilliant move. Moving up to gear 5 and 6. Still on Rich, going to put it down to mix 2 as I'm optimal. Getting quite a lot of time on Ricardo there in front. I'm going to go round his outside there. I like taking a wide line through there, especially when I'm trying to overtake people. I find it's better, helps me keep my confidence up. Yeah, so literally to the left, just by those trees, that is where the water is. It's incredibly tight on this island, very densely populated. It's like in Canada, and the mainland like not very far away. But there's also quite a few iconic buildings in the middle, which is good. Quite a short lap, only a 1:16.12, so I think that'll be about probably about 70 odd laps around here, I'm guessing, because that's how much they had in Monaco. It's roughly near the same lap time, a bit shorter, so maybe about 75, 80. We'll see. Getting a bit of oversteer there out the corner of the Marussia. You can really appreciate how good the good F1 cars are when you step into the Marussia and realise how bad it is. Going to take a bit of a lunge on Ricardo. Done exactly the same as what I did last lap on him. I don't think I like that of what I did on Di Resta, which actually paid off this time. Fuel lights come on. Yeah, and literally if you look left, where those trees are, the water is closer than that. So you've got a boating lake to your left. Yeah, and then that's it. So there we go, bumping over the final curves for the first time. It's a massive gap to Perez in front. Yeah, huge gap, and we cross the line in Canada. And I'll see you guys in the next video I do. See ya.